Welcome back, people. It is episode 30 of season 6 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We got a fair amount of things to get into today. Before we do, like, follow, subscribe, maybe tell a friend. We have strange and unusual topics about former NFL legends slapping wrestling stars. We also have a little bit of HR violations to discuss. Bears on a wire, World Cup discussions. We have a golf drama to get into. MLB, the Wheel of Death is spun. We talk a little bit about this MVP race ahead of us. NBA, certain people are on the move. The schedule's going to be released. And a short king gets waived. It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
I love
Vince,
Michael.
good morning.
Good afternoon. Good evening. How you doing, sir?
Dude, I'm so good. Man, if I was any better, there'd be two of me. Been on the road all week, home bright and early. You're out, doing fun little adventures with
I'm
the pals.
gallivanting. I'm gallivanting this weekend.
You're
That's exactly what I'm
gallivanting
doing.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Forgive us for the scotch of a delay, but hey, it's like a bonus album on the album.
That is.
So to speak.
And then you give you
here's
two
more
more
for y'all.
LeBron James.
Here's two more for y'all.
We'll get to him later. I'm
Here's two more for
gallivanting. I get to LARP. I guess we're releasing this on Sunday, but I'm LARPing on Saturday, so that'll be fun. Yeah, dude. But we gotta get the soda out. Appreciate everybody listening to our interview with Mike.
Mike's awesome.
Obviously, you could tell we were geeking about it. Mike was the man. So keep running those
Mike's
numbers
great.
up. If you want to learn about the White Sox and you haven't listened to it, then do it. But other than that, happy days, happy Sunday, happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath. Enjoy your day of reprieve with the Taxi Squad podcast. Clip this on. All of those interview clips over the weekend are truly fantastic. I mean, some of that content, you don't realize it till you watch it again and you're like, okay, we might be good at this whole interviewing thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
We're improving.
Don't hurt your back trying to suck your own piece,
Well, I'm just saying, as a whole, we're improving. Right?
I'm with you.
Right?
I agree.
So, White Sox talk, to Mike's point, it's a sexy time to be a White Sox fan.
Yes, it is.
But Vince, it's not all about baseball and sucking each other off, okay? It's about strange and unusual topics.
That's true.
All right?
Yeah.
So, over this past weekend, there's been a fair amount of drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
And an NFL legend, also known as Tom Brady, also known as a six-ring king, also known as just maybe the best quarterback to ever live, is out here becoming a scotch of a pariah. 7.
Yeah.
Even better. How dare I forget the 7?
How dare you?
But this man, I believe, may be tarnishing some of the legacy by coming out here and trying to be a flippin' wrestling star.
What are we doing?
I'm sorry. Him and Logan Paul are in the pre-ups of all of these FIFA events, and then they're like on a stage. I don't know if it was like a press conference, but I guess there's beef.
Yeah, it looks like a
Brady,
weigh-in.
Brady slapped him, but it wasn't
Fake.
really a slap. It was like this egregiously fake slap. It wasn't Will Smith. Like Will Smith, Chris Rock is a legitimate slap.
Will Smith slapped that man in the face. This was like wrestling slapping.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's so lame. It's unbelievably lame. And seeing it happen, you're like, this is not even close to believable. And then they're doing the fake argument, and it's like, oh, and then everybody's like news is trying to push it as like, oh my God, there's beef. And every single person, there's not a single person that isn't like, this is kind of lame. Like, what are we doing, Tom?
This is dumb.
Cool,
and it started
calculated guy. Yeah.
Well, it started with all the drama with after the roast. And, listen, if somebody was going to pay me $20 million to get roasted by people I don't know, I'd probably accept.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't know if he's thinking about the long-term effects because he has the children's, and the children's could be affected by this, right? I mean, his kids are at pretty formative ages of adolescence and teens, and I think his oldest son's like 18, 19, and the rest of them are in their teens. But to hear your dad get talked about like that, and then not only that, good old Giselle gets thrown in there a couple 2-3 times, and not in the most great light, but now you're getting into wrestling, and one thing's going to lead to another, and the NFL is promoting it. And if this was all not organized, the NFL would not be promoting it.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a wrestling match, but he's not a wrestler. He's a skinny guy.
It's also just he was cool, calm, collected, best quarterback of all time. All of that. And whenever he retired, there was like a phantom switch that happened. And it's like, I'm just going to be a cheese ball and completely like not believable and like weirdly not like competitive. It was just odd. It's just odd. And watching it happen is weird. And he just shouldn't do it. It's driving me nuts, to be honest. Every time I see it, I'm like, I literally just go thumbs down. Like, it's so dumb, dude. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well, once again, you have the Fox thing that you do every Sunday. You're on a call, big games. He was on a lot of Bears calls this year.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the money. Is it worth it? Aren't you a billionaire? None of it seems to track. I understand if this, listen, I would get it if this was like George Kittle. This makes more than enough sense.
He's
George
perfect
Kittle's
for that.
George Kittle. He would be perfect in the WWE. Mm-hmm. I remember what Reggie White did it for a little bit after his retirement. R.I.P. Arguably the best defensive tackle to ever live. But I don't recall a time where a former NFL quarterback was going into the WWE. Yeah. Now, Pat McAfee was in the wrestling thing for a second. He was a part of the WWE.
His kind of made sense too because he's like a character,
Yeah, but is Tom trying to become a character?
No, you know what he's going to do is he's gonna walk up with his perfect posture into the ring and be like, flip. And then he's like, oh, I flipped him. And it's going to be like, that was lame. Why are we doing this? That's the thing. He doesn't have the demeanor. His robot ass does not have the demeanor to just go out there and be like, oh, I'm going to take you down today. It just doesn't track. It doesn't make any sense. It's like putting Kyler Murray in the NBA. Like, it wouldn't work. You can't do it. Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, you can't go into WWE when you've been on every NFL documentary over the past 22 years.
I don't even. Is it even WWE anymore? What is it now?
The Phoenix to the Phoenix story. He is the Phoenix. He came from nothing and became something. And yeah, I don't know what it is anymore, Vince. I haven't watched professional wrestling in over 20 years.
So it's so corporate, stupid, and it's just you can't do that if you're Tom Brady. You got to have some self-awareness, and I feel like he's lost all of it.
It's still real to me, damn it. Now, what also is real? Now, what is also real, Vince, is HR stepping in, deciding reduction in workforce, and Ryan Clark. As well as a slew of former ESPN employees are
Carl
now
Ravitch.
on the chopping block. Carl Ravitch is sad to see.
That's crazy.
Carl Ravitch is a baseball legend.
Ryan Clark, I get it. Carl Ravitch, I don't. That's the guy that you got to keep. And so the people that don't know, ESPN did a crazy amount of layoffs, and they were getting rid of some people, and you're like, why? Pat McAfee gets more money for what he's doing because I guess he's running the ship. ESPN is a mess. It has been for a long time. It isn't good to watch. I put it on and I'm like, this sucks. And then they do this every like 3 years, and you're like, oh, there goes this person that was a legend. There goes this person that's a legend. I wasn't surprised, but also like people like Pat McAfee, like keeping those people around, you get it because it's like they get clicks, but it's just kind of like ESPN's just going to ESPN.
They gave Pat McAfee $60 million.
I know.
They gave him a raise, and here's the list. Ryan Clark, to the point you get. Carl Ravitch, that's a travesty.
Insane.
Tom Pelissero, also not
insane.
cool. I like
Me too.
Tom Pelissero. No idea who David Lloyd is. Stefania Bell, injury lady.
Yeah.
I actually really like her.
Me too.
Charles Davis, I get. Cam Newton, also get.
Yeah.
Bart Scott, I also get.
I get.
Andres Hale, and then Dan Hedgeducky.
I don't know.
Hedgeducky. So that's the list, but like my biggest thing is like you got rid of 3 really good people. And you just hope they land on their feet wherever they go. But this is also
they will.
In other
they're
news,
all fine. Like they're all, especially those top guys like Ravitch and Pelissero are going to find other jobs in 2 minutes.
What ESPN needs to do is to ensure now you have a chance to really do something big and go bring back Diana Rossini. And that will be the true full circle moment of all of this.
Could you imagine? We had to get rid of 7 people because we had to give Diana Rossini $100 million. Well, welcome back to the ship.
Welcome back to the new Dirty Diana show, where we talk about how to cheat with NFL coaches.
Oh my God.
Listen up, ladies. But I do agree with some of these layoffs. But then again, they acquired the NFL network. So now the mouse is involved with the NFL network, which is not fun for me.
Great. Yeah.
It's not great fun for any of us. Right? I mean, let's face it. The mouse is good for families and all that.
Yep.
And going to the most magical place on earth, allegedly. But the mouse
also
should not
ruined.
Be sports.
It's ruined a lot of things. It ruined Star Wars. Now,
definitely ruined Star Wars.
Yeah. So, like, what are we doing? I don't know. It's again, I get the Ryan Clark thing. I get the Bart Scott thing. I definitely get the Cam Newton thing. But it's just, whatever they're gonna hedge their bet on, making it all Pat McAfee. Like, it kind of feels like the shtick is. I know it's money, yeah, but it feels like the Pat McAfee shtick's kind of running its course a little bit too.
McAfee was fun.
Was
6 years ago. Now it's just not fun anymore. The overextension of the words and the don and the ons and the and that whole. Listen, get your money. I get it. God bless you. But for that, I'm just out. So
I don't blame the guy for taking the paycheck, but yeah, I'm with you.
ESPN, understand the acquisitions of the NFL Network and the red zone and all that. Just please don't espify it, which is inherently going to happen.
You're going to do that, yeah. And then you're going to get out. You're going to turn it on, and Stephen A. Smith's going to be on every show, and it's just going to be Stephen and Pat McAfee being like, duh, duh, duh. And he's like, Dad, get down. And you're like, all right, why am I watching this?
How could you say that? And then he's going to be like, I don't know, but it's Don. And you're like,
I don't know, but I'm down.
I don't know, but I'm Don. And then Stephen A., you're really going to say that Tom Brady shouldn't be wrestling?
Yes.
Yes, we are Stephen A. But let's switch to a separate topic. And it's not really sport related, but it is Bears related. And
I haven't seen this until right now. I'm looking at it right now. This is crazy.
There was a bear in, where is it, Washington?
It says New
Washington
Mexico.
State?
Are you talking about the one on the pole?
Yeah, so New Mexico, there's a bear that got caught in power lines and climbed, I don't know, 30 feet up in the air on this power line.
Dude.
And people are calling in like, there's a bear on a wire.
This is crazy. How do you get up there? I mean, I know bears can climb, but he's kind of just kicking it on a power line.
Bears are very efficient climbers. By the way, they can climb any tree.
Yeah, so if you're getting chased by one, don't climb a tree.
Yeah, do not climb a tree. They say black bears play dead. Brown bears, good luck.
And polar bears, you're gonna die.
Polar bears, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about a polar bear dying, making you die.
Yeah.
Now, my biggest thing is with the bear on a wire is, what was he trying to get? Did he smell something sweet and he wanted to go up there?
Maybe he just is infatuated with birds and he's like, I want to feel like one for a day. He just sits on it like a crow.
What's sad, this story didn't end very well, that the bear was not saved. The bear died. So it's sad that we lost the bear. Yeah, he fell and died.
Damn.
The bear is dead. But this is a great opportunity to talk about animals that you wouldn't want to encounter in the wild. So I feel like this is our time to kind of go through our top 3 of animals we wouldn't want to encounter in the wild.
I was just saying,
so Vince,
all of them. First off,
but no, like if you have to think logically, like you're going, let's say you're hiking in Yosemite, all right, and you don't want to encounter a wild animal.
Wolf.
What is like
no
a
thanks.
wolf? Okay, a wolf could fuck you up. But even though we domesticated wolves. Remember that. So you could encounter a nice wolf.
Maybe.
And he could be your friend.
Probably not. I'm not going to hedge my bets on that.
They hunt in packs, Vince.
I know. So now you got 7.
Wolf,
now you got 7 wolves.
So if it's a singular wolf, all right, you might be fine. But in multiple wolves, you're in trouble. Now, for example, I don't like those memes where it's like there's 7 wolves inside of you, and one of those like fuck that. You have 0 wolves inside,
and it's all consent is sexy too. I don't know how a wolf got inside me, but yeah, I'm with you there. No, it's that. It's like eagles. You ever see the talons on those things? They don't look that big in the sky, and they come down. And you're like, you're dead in 2 seconds, no question.
An eagle could fuck you up bad.
Yes,
an eagle
for
could
sure.
Totally fuck you up pretty bad.
Yeah, bears. No thanks. Like really any, to be honest.
All right. Here's my top 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna say number 3. We're gonna go a badger. So I feel like badgers are fucking mean.
You can punt that motherfucker though. Excuse me.
Yeah, but dude, if a badger fucking like pull up a picture of a badger. A badger with its teeth out, dude. A badger with its teeth out is terrifying. And if that thing claws onto like an ankle or a leg, you're fucked. Like, put up a picture of a badger.
Oh, I am, dude. This is terrifying.
And now Bucky the badger is adorable.
Yes.
But that motherfucker right there is real, and that thing will fuck you up.
That's
and
a good
I'm
point.
Good.
Yeah.
So a badger, 3.
Okay.
2, mountain lion.
Yes, you're right.
I encounter a cougar, a mountain lion, especially a mama. I am shitting down my leg. There is poo. Yep. Immediate poo.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
1, any version of a bear. Fuck that. I'm good. This is why people are like, oh, you don't enjoy camping. I'm good in a hotel room.
Yeah.
I don't need to be
You're not a
wild.
camping guy. I'd say I'm closer to a camping guy than you'd be.
I would glamp, okay? But I need somewhere to shit that's not a hole.
Fair enough.
All right. I need a toilet. I need some sort of amenities that are not shitting in a hole in the ground.
You need a spritzer fan. Yeah.
I don't know if I need the spritzing fan, but I need some amenities that humans enjoy. And that's just, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go sleep on the ground.
I'm with you. I get it. We have places with walls for a reason, man. I'm with you. I like to hike. I like to get out into nature, connect with my.
I'll hike. I'll go on a trek every now and again.
But again, like, dude, most of the animals out there that are of any relative size, I'd rather just avoid at all costs.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you start getting into like bite strength and shit, like especially on wolves and bears, and you're like, oh my God, like that would be like a serrated knife through soft bread or butter, you know? It's just right through your arm, it's gone. Yeah. No, dude, I'm all good.
Once again, what people underestimate is the badger. All right. So
you're right.
If you have animals that you are also afraid of and you would like to talk about it, call us 312-725-2107. And we could talk about all of the animals that are maybe on logos and sports teams and stuff. And maybe those you don't want to encounter.
Yeah.
Right. Because they give you the cute version. The real life versions can kill you. And of course, don't forget, follow, like, subscribe, maybe share it with a friend.
Here's a guy that I would love to see fight an animal.
Who?
Here's a guy. This aired out. Let me play it.
Oh, hey, what's up? still Pal Dimitri, and I'm coming in to let you guys know, I know it's like off season for football and basketball and such, but let it be known I'm a big NBA head. I love hoops, right? Especially like European style hoops. So I would like to let you know also that I am a big Lebron hater, right? Always have been. I think he's like a primitive Donna, right? Kind of like a primitive Donna.
Primitive Donna.
Anyway, he probably is loving all this attention the off-season's giving him, right? Like, well, where will he go next? What
we know.
team is he going to play for, right? I frankly don't even give a shit, right? Who gives a shit? But as soon as he signs to some whatever team, NBA is going to be all over it. They'll probably have him on like opening day, right? And how funny, I was thinking just now, how funny would it be if LeBron blows out his uterus like moments into the first game of the season, right? He blows out his uterus out for the rest of the season. He's going to look like such a fool. He's going to look like such a fool after this, right? Dimitri prediction, LeBron blows out his uterus. Game 1. Let it be known. All right. Well, I'll leave you guys with that. You guys have such a good rest of your pod. And I love you very much. Vince, looking very sexy as usual. And freaking Chicago Mike, looking very sexy. All right. You guys be good now. All right. Stay sexy.
Oh, Dimitri, you need to learn how body parts work, bud. But poor guy. LeBron will blow out his uterus.
blows out his uterus game 1.
Let's step into the mind of a Dimitri really quick.
Yeah.
What is he thinking? Like Achilles, ACL for the uterus?
I think what he's saying is that he hates LeBron and believes that he's a lady.
Oh.
I think he thinks that LeBron does have a uterus, which I would venture to say he does not. But
no.
To try to step in the mind of a Dimitri is a lost cause. To try to
don't forget. Maybe LeBron does have a uterus. He was at some of those Diddy parties.
That's true. That's true. He's bigger than all those mofos too, though. But I guess, for the sake of the topic, we could just talk about this now. LeBron James is a 76er, Mike.
As of this morning, Vince, we kind of predicted that this was going to be the case.
Not the Sixers. I mean,
we talked about it, that it made the most sense. We talked about it. It made the most sense, and there was some drama
Warriors,
this week.
We were Cavaliers for a while, and then maybe goes to the Heat. It just, again, it makes the most sense. You're right. Dead right.
Vince, you were like, if you look at it on paper, and if he's really trying to win a championship, the Sixers are the place for him to go.
Yep.
Tyrese Maxey, now Jaylen Brown. I mean,
BJ Edgecombe, Joel Embiid. This is the all-time if they stay healthy lineup of all ever.
This is the if they stay healthy lineup. Exactly right.
And
they're not going to turn it on into the second half of the season.
2 years, $8 million. I mean, LeBron's made his money. He said he would take a smaller contract. This is tiny. This is less. You can't even sign DeAndre Jordan for that amount of money, and they get LeBron James on their team. And now it's like Embiid is the third option, maybe the fourth option on this team. It's kind of wild. I mean, he is the fourth. I guess it's Jaylen Brown, it's Tyrese Maxey, it's LeBron, and then it's Embiid.
LeBron taking six-man money is insane.
Yeah.
LeBron taking six-man money is
He's a billionaire
insane.
too, though. So I think he's kind of just like the thing is this is legacy talk because this is his last stop. Ideally, I assume. He wants to get his sixth because he needs to match Jordan. Really. So he's got 5. He's got to get his 6th. Doing it in Philadelphia, it's going to be one of those. It's going to be like Michael Jordan on the Wizards jerseys. The
last time
LeBron James Sixers jersey.
The last time the Sixers were in the finals, what was it? It was with Allen Iverson in 2001.
2001, yeah.
Against the Lakers.
Yeah.
and they lost.
Yeah.
So there's some things here that you look at it and you're like, okay, well, I'm just like, all right.
Formidable 2K lineup, though. I'll be playing it in 2K for sure. I don't know if it's going to work. The East got a little bit harder. Are they better than the Knicks?
I think it's going to work. I think they're going to be competing for the East.
I mean, they were last year. They beat the Celtics. Like,
there you go.
They're good, and Jaylen Brown is good, and LeBron James is still good. Like, if they can do it properly, they're in a good spot. Like, are the Pacers going to be back to what they were the year before? Are the Knicks going to be as good as they were this year? Like, there's an opening.
I think my biggest question comes into play where you look at where there is LeBron, there has always been one thing, and that's drama. And he needs to rule the roost, and he needs to be looked at as the main figure and the leader. And there's a lot of personalities in the NBA. Joel Embiid is a personality.
Jaylen Brown's personality.
Jaylen Brown's personality and a scotch of a ball hog. We looked at his numbers last season without Tatum.
He needed to. And on that team, he needed to.
But think about it. When Jason Tatum came back, they sucked together.
Yeah.
And it was like he said in public that that's the most fun he's had in a season ever. And he was out with one of his best counterparts. So there's going to be some riff here, I think, early on. But where there's LeBron, there's drama. You need a strong leader of who's going to be coaching the team. I don't know who their head coach is.
I think is it Nick Nurse?
Could be Nick Nurse. Unclear of who their head coach is, but you need to rule the room. You need to rule the room, and you need to keep all these majors in line because there's a lot of money here.
There's a lot of alphas on this team, and there's a lot of guys that are going to want to score. I got to imagine LeBron at his big age is going to be like, all right, I don't have to do everything. Jaylen Brown's got to share the ball. I mean, he goes from a team where he has to share the ball to a team that he has to share the ball more. So now it's like, are they all on the same page? Are they trying to compete? They can definitely make a move. It's weird. It's weird for his legacy. It's going to be weird seeing 2 years of Philadelphia at the end of his basketball reference. It just doesn't really click to me. It's a weird way to end his career. Like, okay.
Well, this is why I say, like, it's not really good for the legacy of a LeBron James, in my opinion. I think it just shows that you just were chasing rings.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but you've now gone to, this is your fourth team.
Fourth, yeah.
In the course of a 20-year career, but you look at a Kobe, lifer in LA. You look at Jordan. Yeah, the whole
Wizards ownership thing, but that was 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Okay. That really didn't tarnish Jordan's legacy. He will always be remembered as the greatest Bull and greatest basketball player to ever put on a jersey.
Yep.
You look at Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. You look at all these guys, they didn't play anywhere else.
Yeah.
So it kind of tarnishes the legacy.
A little bit.
Granted, LeBron made the NBA mobile. He made it acceptable to go other places and tie up with, mega stars and have insane salaries and all of it. So he did change the game in many ways as a player and the mobility of the player in modern NBA. But once again, maybe it's just the old school way of thinking of how I envision a NF or any sport legend. Like we just talked about Tom going into wrestling. That's not really a thing. Joe Montana didn't go into wrestling.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
not
almost like a pariah.
Not to change the subject, but if we're talking about acquisitions and guys going back to places and legends, Patrick Kane is a Blackhawk again.
Patrick Kane is a Blackhawk again, and that is, I think, for this podcast, some of the biggest news we've seen in a long time.
At rules. And people are saying it's like, oh, like Blackhawks fans. I saw this meme. I was laughing. Let me talk through a meme right now, where it was like Blackhawks fans excited that Patrick Kane comes, and then some asshole on the internet's like, he's slow now. Like his average per game. Who gives a shit? I do not care. Patrick Kane is on the Blackhawks again. They need a veteran presence. He won 3 cups with the Blackhawks. Bring somebody in that knows what's up. Bring somebody in that understands the organization and that can move them forward. I love it, dude. Come on.
Well, I love it as well. I think it's a good thing. He's going to be like the main leader of this group. You hope that's the case.
Yeah.
I just look at it like, okay, you do this now. You got to go win now. They gave up the 4th pick in this year's draft to go get a defenseman. And now you're bringing Kane around Bedard, which their playing styles are very similar. So you hope they're on the same line. I think that would be cool.
I think they will. I think,
He's very
Bedard,
similar, like when
Bedard plays center.
Panarin was on the same line as
Breadman.
When they got rid of him, that made no sense.
It ruined everything. It ruined everything.
You had a core again. You could have got rid of Taves, but they decided not to do that at the time. It was dumb.
Yeah. Well, this move, you want to see them win more. This isn't we're going to win a Stanley Cup because Patrick Kane's on the Blackhawks again. Like, that's not it. You want to see them win something. Like, that's really what we're looking at right now. And they've been bad for a couple of years, and they've been, gearing up and getting players, bringing the veteran presence, get out there and start winning some hockey games.
I'm just not looking forward to the insufferable Blackhawk fan bro of dusting off his fucking 88 jersey again.
Yeah.
He's being like, he's fucking back and blah, blah. And he's the greatest to ever play. And they're like, okay, dude, just shut the fuck up.
He's on the Mount Rushmore Blackhawks players. There's no question about that. He is,
and I don't disagree with that. But it's going to be insufferable. It'll be like, he doesn't move the way he used to. It's like, well, no shit. He's almost 40.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like average annual value's bad. No one cares. He's a Blackhawk again. That's all that matters, dude. It feels good. Sometimes it's nice to feel good.
This is hiring a banger of a sales guy who doesn't necessarily know exactly the product or the ins and outs, but he's going to get in front of people.
How to use the CRM.
Right. He doesn't know all that, but you know what? He's bringing business through the door, and that's what you care about. And he's going to get you, an average of 3 games. He'll have a goal or 2. I mean, he's still a sniper. I mean, the guy is one of the most dangerous shooters, and one of the most dangerous shooters in the game to this day. Played well for the Red Wings. I mean, they were they're a floundering team as well,
and
like
the Rangers,
most teams in Detroit.
Well, that's the thing. He's kind of just been around, and you're like, it's good to have him, back at home base. And
allegedly, it was between Buffalo and
Chicago. I would have bet my life that he was going to go to Buffalo because that's where he's from. But again, I'm happy that he's here, and he's, maybe he missed the city or he wants to feel his legend again. He will. I mean, that first game he comes out, people are going to go ape shit.
Bananas. Yeah.
No question.
To have Kane. They have the 88 jersey back on and to be out there, and they're going to do a bunch of, retro jersey nights and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Going to be good times. But Vince, in to go back to the NBA, now the schedule can be released. Thank God LeBron chose the team because now the schedule can be released.
Whatever. He's a Sixer. Let's talk about soccer, dude.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't think FIFA is cooked, so that's cool.
Dude, this is like a week ago now. Spain wins. Argentina loses. Sad about that. My goat. It's fine. We're all right. We got so much soccer drama. Like the best player on Spain's dating this girl that was dating some other guy 2 weeks ago, and now they're pregnant and shit. I'm like, this is great.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Wow, not pulling out cool. That's cool.
It's a whole thing. But that could be fake too because soccer Twitter is insane. Yeah, I didn't think Spain was going to win. I didn't think they were the best team. I thought they were top 3. I thought France was better. I was wrong about all that. Defense wins championships, and that's what they did. And Argentina couldn't score. It was one of the most boring games I've ever watched. But, you pay to see who wins, and congratulations, Spain. You're the conqueror yet again.
Yeah, Spain, Vince, you said it early on that, hey, man, I foresee them probably winning this whole thing.
Yeah, it was them or France the whole time for me.
Said their playing style was spot on to go far in the tournament. And they only let up 1 goal in 6 matches or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Their offense wasn't that good, but no one could score on them. So that's, you either stop people from scoring or you score more yourself. That's the 2 ways you do it in any sport.
Hey, the best offense is a great defense. Think about it.
True. Pitching wins championships. Defense wins championships. Yeah. I mean, they stopped good offensive teams.
They play an awkward style, a lot of give and go type stuff where they've kind of mastered that art, and Argentina could not keep up, and Argentina started to get real real dirty with it.
Yeah, get
They
chippy.
started
Why not?
tackling everybody, and you were like, okay, well, God forbid somebody's ACL goes.
You get a red card. What are they going to do? Not let you play in the next game? It's the last game.
Fuck it, go all out. I get that idea. And Argentina had some opportunities in this game to score, but sailed a lot of things, and before you know it, there it is.
I would like to thank the World Cup for being a sport vessel for us in the slowest time of the year, though. It was wonderful to have something going on. That was important.
It was definitely a nice gap. Now we're starting to get to the dog days, but we got like another 30 days. Training camp starts, and then we also have college football's coming back, so I'm pretty jacked about it.
Yeah.
I would say that yes, we agree with them. I would love to, just also thank Donald Trump for his insane knowledge of ball. And him reminding all of us that he has so much knowledge of ball. I know soccer. If there's one thing I know, it's soccer.
And he doesn't understand all sides.
Growing up,
he's an idiot.
Played soccer growing up. You should have seen it. It was wonderful. But Vince, back to Strange and Unusual. Did you see the blowing up of the trophy, the life-size trophy?
No.
And what it awkwardly looked like as they started to blow.
Oh yeah, it went from flaccid to erect.
It's a heavy resemblance to the mushroom cap. That's all I got. So for all you ladies out there, stay in the house.
Anyway, trophy. Jesus Christ.
So France and England played, and that was like the most anticlimactic game I've ever seen.
It's
England.
Who's going to try for third? Like, got to really play this game so I get third place. I think that everybody's kind of like, can I just go back to my club team? Like, this is my off season. Like at some point you're like, all right.
Well, I guess Mbappe played just to play, and France looked like they were going to come back, and then England really put the screws to them. To your point, it's like that theory: would you rather come in second place or win third place?
Come in second place is better.
Okay.
It's the meme of the guy popping champagne, and then it zooms out, and he's in third place. You're like, why? Yeah, who cares? He didn't even win.
Yeah. Shout out to FIFA for giving us, 2 straight weeks or a month, 6 straight weeks of just pure content. So thank you for that. Now we get to look forward to, for the next month, golf.
Yeah, baby.
Big golf guy. Golf guy. So in the news recently, they're playing, what Open is this? This is
the Open Championship. Yeah,
this is the Open Championship, and DeChambeau was at the top of the leaderboard on what was it, Monday or Tuesday, and what?
They don't start until Thursday. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday situation.
What was the controversy over here that he believes he would have been right there for the claret jug if he did not receive a 2-shot penalty in the Open Championship last week at the Royal Birkdale?
So he had a shot, I think, on Friday. Here, I'll just read it. Yeah. Into the thick fescue of the 5th hole. There you go. While looking at where the ball was, rules officials determined that he had improved the conditions of his intended swing. He violated the rules. He essentially moved the ball. He moved the stuff around it to hit it properly. Can't do that. You're not allowed to. DeChambeau argued a lot, as he does. He's not a very likable guy. Delayed Saturday's tee times, impacted a bunch of players, all this stuff. And he was going to boycott the 3rd round. And you're like, he doesn't have enough juice to do that. So it's like gentleman's game. Don't move your ball. We're trying to be competitive, all that stuff. And he was just like, wah. And then, it's just, he came off as a little baby. And he knows what the rules are, so you should get penalized if you do that. It just is what it is.
Listen, I'm not the biggest golf fan as a whole, and I'm not the biggest Rory fan as a whole. I can think he's a coach of. Also, I think a lot of these guys, especially from across the pond, can be drama queens, even though DeChambeau is an American.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say that Rory McIlroy is fantastic.
I love that he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't mince words.
He gives no fucks, and this is kind of what I'm starting to appreciate about the man. End quote. In an post-match interview. I won't pretend to be up here and defend Bryson. I'm not particularly fond of him. I think a lot of it's performative, and I think a lot of it's for attention. I'm like, basically, he just said in the most polite way, this guy's a douchebag.
Yeah.
And he's a crybaby little bitch.
Well, and also, hold on,
fact.
let me get the president on the phone. That was another thing, too. He was going to call Donald Trump.
Did he call Trump?
He threatened to do it. He threatened to call him. It's like he wanted him to do like the red card thing. I'd be like, can you talk to these rules officials? They're being mean to me. Thank you, Mr. President. What the hell is that?
Could you imagine that phone call, by the way?
Yeah. No.
Like that
actually,
needs to be a skit in itself. That needs to be a skit in itself.
What's up, Don? They're giving me a
Bryson.
Yell at him.
All right, here, you're Bryson. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, Don, they're being mean to me.
Bryson, tell me what happened.
I moved my bow and they got mad and they penalized me.
We do that all the time at Mar-a-Lago. I don't understand the problem.
I'm a scratch golfer. I would have made the shot.
I'm a scratch golfer. I move the ball all the time. Nobody's broken my course record. I do that all the time.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to call the leaders of the PGA. No other reason. Just for you, Bryson. Well, Rory's been mean to me too.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's from Ireland. I'm going to take them over soon.
It's just, that is crazy. He literally was like, I'm going to tell my mom.
I'm going to tell my mom. I'm going to tell my mom on you.
I'm telling my mom on you. You hurt me. Yeah, it was loser behavior, and he could have went about it in a way better way, and he didn't. And he got a lot of credit and points from people for the last couple of years being a little bit cooler, and he's digging his hole again. That is what it is.
Well,
He's a crybaby.
Little baby back bitch. And I mean, hey, you pray for him, but these guys make an obnoxious amount of money to whack the little white ball around. So
yep.
Anything that they can do to catch headlines, I guess. But speaking of catching headlines, Vince, our White Sox are at the top of the AL Central now for over a month.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I am tickled. And
I'm tickled pink, buddy.
I'm tickled pink. The fact that we got the opportunity, especially this season, to interview a White Sox scout and to go into the thought process of their draft room and what they look for and all of this, please go back and listen to that interview if you haven't. Shout out to Mike Gagney. He's the man. But Vince,
Gagney.
We got some bad news. Is it Gagney?
No.
No, what is it?
Ganji. Ganji.
Mike, I'm sorry if I butchered it.
How dare you?
In bad news, though, Kyle Teal, injured again. Out 6 to 12 weeks. Vince, I guess the biggest question is here, do we trade for a catcher? Because Kiro was on the slump side after getting sent down after they brought up Teal. Yeah, Romo, kind of just a good defensive catcher. But
he sucks,
great.
I think he's zero. He's such a good defensive catcher that he's a 0 WAR and he's hitting like 190. He's not even a negative WAR guy, which is crazy. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I'm not even gonna act like I know. I want them to get pitching. I'm fine with Cuero playing catcher, to be honest. I saw a random proposed trade for Shea Langeliers from the A's. And you're like, yeah, but you got to give up Carlson plus probably 2 others. I want him to go a little bit in. I don't want him to go all in. So it's a precarious place to be honest.
It is a definite not fun position to be in. I guess in the trade for Luis Robert, we got a catcher, Landon Hodge, from the Mets, that they're saying is doing really well in Double-A, and we might bring him up.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a 16 prospect, but dates on this guy is 2029. So what do? Do you call him up? What do you? I don't know.
I think they should trade for pitching. There's a lot of the rumor mill is all over the place now. It's like the Padres are thinking about selling. They get rid of Mason. You're like, do we trade for him? That's going to be a bag to get a closer. There's bigger fish to fry than behind the dish. I don't need a catcher hitting 300 when we have pitching problems. So go get some bullpen help. That's where I'm at.
I think you're right. I mean, because let's face it, if you have a good defensive catcher hitting 230, are you that mad?
No, it's
be
fine.
in the MLB.
Yeah. I mean, he's not as good as Teal, but also Teal might be back. No one knows what the length of this is going to be. It's double. He's like, it could be 6 or 12 weeks. You're like, okay. Like, that could be, is it a month and a half or is he coming back in the end of October? Like, what are we talking?
This team is hot right now. Sox are 7-3 in their last 10. They've won their first 2 series after the All-Star break. They've dropped some, games where we should have swept.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's, now we got our Texas run where we're going to be playing Houston here at home, and then we get the Yankees at home, and then we get Tampa at home, and then we get Boston at home, and then we get the Guardians at home. So we have a gauntlet of series here coming up where Houston, thank God, it's probably the lull before the storm, but I'm just a little concerned about those Yankees series and how that's going to look for us long term.
If you're going to be competing, you got to match up. And this is the biggest gap we've had between the Guardians, it seems like, in a month too. I mean, a game and a half up is crazy because we've been tied with them, half a game up, down the whole time. Like, prove it, kids. That's what you're doing. We're getting decent starting pitching from guys that weren't that great at the beginning of the year. I'm happy with it. Kay had a good start the other day. You're like, that's cool. Eric Fetty's a little bit better than he was. You want to see him keep pushing, and you want to see the offense keep working. And I have a belief that they'll score, and they score 10 runs a game, or they give up 10 runs a game. That's just the way it all runs.
There is no in between here. You're exactly correct. There is no in between. So I look at this as opportunity to get off the schneid a little bit. Let's see what we can do. So White Sox currently sit atop that MLB standing. Now, if you jump across town, the Cubs are in this weird position now where they allegedly are trying to get some talent back in this roster, getting off the schneid of the injury bug of their pitching. They're 7 games back of the Brewers right now. PCA is running.
Yeah,
he might be an MVP candidate.
Yeah, I think he's second right now in odds.
Well, that's the thing. Without Shohei pitching, is he truly going to be that option?
He's a hell of a hitter too, though.
Well, it's like those years that
I'll say that.
It's like those years that Jordan didn't win an MVP. A lot of it was it just you were exhausted.
To his credit, LeBron probably should have won a couple more. But it's just like you get voter fatigue. You do.
The division is so top heavy, it's out of bounds. Like really, it's pretty crazy if you look at it from an overall in the NL.
Yeah,
the Braves are 4.5 up, the Brewers are 7 up on the Cubs, and then the Dodgers, are 11 up on the Diamondbacks, and then now the Padres are going to be in a position where they're going to be moving half of their best players just to get out of salary cap hell. Or not salary cap hell, but budget hell. Mason Miller's on the block.
That's what
There's
I'm saying.
a whole other conversation. Where does he go? Is it the Yankees? Seems like the Yankees.
Probably, maybe. I mean, they're trading to the White Sox. It's, Yankees are going to try to bolster. I imagine the Phillies are probably going to make some moves. I imagine the Braves are probably going to make some moves. Anybody can use the back of the bullpen arm like that. I mean, he's one of the best closers we've ever seen. So it's going to cost some money. If I'm the Padres, I'm like, I really don't want to get rid of this guy. We just got him. But, you'll get a bag for the guy. And it's now that the Red Sox won, 15 in a row? They're competing again. They're in a wild card race, so they're not getting rid of Chapman anymore. He might be the best, closer available, and you got to pay for that.
Mason Miller could win a Cy Young as a closer this year.
Sure can.
I think he's, perfect.
Sure
I think
can.
he's perfect.
He is. He's fucking amazing.
He's insane. I love the walkout. I love all of it. It would be insane to me because he has another 3 years on that deal for San Diego.
Yeah.
If the Dodgers went and got him. If the Dodgers go get him, it's just over.
It already is, but yeah, I'm with you. it's
over. You might as well at that point just assemble the Avengers and call it a day.
Yeah, they're so good. I wouldn't be surprised if he went there, to be honest. But I mean, again, Dodgers of the East, the Yankees. It's he seems like a fit there, a perfect fit there, and it's kind of how I see it going. But
as of
who's
right
better
now,
than the Yankees? But okay, go ahead.
I just want to touch on the wild card run.
Yeah.
As of right now in the AL, Leading the wild card race, we have the Yankees, the Guardians, and Boston.
Yep.
NL, we have the Cubs, Phillies, and D-backs.
Yep.
What's crazy about this is that the 3 teams runner-up in the NL, Miami Marlins, St. Louis Cardinals, and Pittsburgh Pirates. Those are your teams that are a game out of a wild card spot. So the D-backs, if they have a fall or however that
Marlins
looks.
lost 8 in a row. They were steady in there, and then they lost a lot in a row. It was not good.
What's crazy is like the Padres are only 4 out from a wild card run. It just one series against the D-backs could change that. I don't know.
That's true. And maybe they do. Like, who's to say they're going to sell? It's just that's the word on the street. That's the whispers on the avenue right now. So you can only take it what you can get. I imagine there's a lot of pitching movement. I don't see any like stars really getting moved from anywhere because it seems like every team is kind of competing outside of, San Francisco and Colorado in the NL. So maybe the Mets, they should probably get rid of some guys too because they're not very good. But hey, should we spin a wheel?
Spin the wheel, Vince. Wheel of death.
Wheel of teams. Yeah, spin the wheel of teams. I got it ready this time. Oh no.
Ooh.
Don't give it away, Vince. There you go.
Lies.
Deceit. Tampa Bay. You know who's better than the Yankees?
Hey. Tampa Bay right now.
They
got them on 2 games.
All year, man.
Well, the Yankees were in first place for a minute.
Yeah, but
They
still,
were in
it's
first
like
place.
no one. It's the Rays doing Rays shit, man. They just do this.
They always do this. It doesn't matter if they're, one of the best shortstops they've ever had, gets into a relationship with a 15-year-old. It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
I did see
because
some
now they're
Wander Franco news, and I'm like, I forgot he exists.
Well, and then they just reload. It's like you look at what Junior Camanero's doing.
He's amazing.
I mean, 29 home runs to date, 62 ribbies to date, 287 average. I mean, he's in the MVP discussions right now.
Sure is.
Which is bananas.
Sure is. So looking at this team.
We look at this. Yeah.
Let's look at this team. Yandy Diaz, Junior Caminero, both all-star candidates. Caminero right now hitting, 287? Like, everybody on their team is seemingly hitting decent. You got, 1, 2, 3, 4... no, I'm looking at OBP, excuse me. You got, 2 guys hitting over 500 slugging this year. Really, their bread and butter since the beginning in this Kevin Cash team is pitching. They don't have a single guy in their top 4 outside of Steven Matz that is above 4 in ERA right now. They all are stacking up wins. They're all starting. They're seemingly healthy outside of a couple guys on their back end of their bullpen. And then you look in the back of their bullpen, closer 164 Brian Baker this year, 40 games, 26 saves. And then you also have Kevin Kelly, who comes in for 43 games, and he's got a 2.272. So pitching is good. There's your answer.
And so is hitting. Victor Mesa Jr.
I know.
Homered in 3 straight games. Key RBIs in multiple of their wins over the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
This lineup's kind of coming out of nowhere. They're getting hot out of nowhere. To your point, there are pitching concerns. Taylor Walls day to day with a finger. Steven Matz working through a rehab assignment.
Yep.
But you look at, I didn't even realize Gavin Lux is on this team.
Yeah, he is.
Gavin Lux, former Dodgers king, also from
prospect.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's going through a rehab assignment and got delayed due to some issues. They drafted Grady Emerson.
Yep. They're a guy in, guy out organization. It's just the next man up, and then they're always good. Have 1 year down, and then they're back to being at the top of the AL East again. It's crazy.
What's interesting is that the Rays may not be in Tampa forever. So off the field, they released new renderings of a related proposed forever home development in Tampa, but a lot of people are saying they may go a little bit more north. It just depends on where they can lock down the land, but it's been a battle for them. Remember when the White Sox wanted to move to Sarasota? And they were going to be the Sarasota White Sox?
Yeah.
And then Tampa popped up out of nowhere after that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred McGriff, if they're wise, they bring back those teal and black jerseys that they used to rock.
Yeah,
so
dude.
sick.
I agree. No, I agree. I've had I just think of, and I think they're retiring his number, Evan Longoria. I think they're doing that right now. I just think of those teams and the Joe Maddens and how fun that was. It's like the Rays gotta get a championship the way that they play every other year, dude. Like, at some point they gotta win it.
Well, they just took 3 of 4 from the Blue Jays, and now they got the Guardians for the next 3 days.
Do you get scared if you're a Rays fan though? Because like the whole Blake Snell thing, remember that in the playoffs, and that kind of blew up in their face when they went to the championship or went to the World Series. Like, is Kevin Cash going to be able to get you over the bump? Because
if I'm a Rays fan, and I know some Rays fans out there with beautiful bald domes, I would simply say that you hope your front office buys in this run and gets you the pieces you need. So granted, you're going to need some relief pitching and maybe one more starter.
Yep.
And I think you have what it takes to get the East locked up. But we all know witching hour of mid-August, the Yankees usually go on this weird run or they suck. So it's going to be one or the other. The Sox get the Rays here the first week of August in Tampa. We historically play like doo-doo in Tampa.
Yep.
So I'm not looking forward to that. So you hope what happens is that the Sox can go home, sweep the ass blows, and then Tampa sweeps at home the Guardians.
That would be ideal. That's our wish list.
Tampa, we are rooting for you this weekend.
Tampa Bay. What is their ceiling, Mike? I mean, they're going to the playoffs.
Honestly, nothing would surprise me if you look at this. I mean, okay, let's face it. If the White Sox go first round and out, are you mad?
No, they made the playoffs. What the fuck? You just hope they make the playoffs.
You drafted the best prospect in sports. You may not play next year. We're going to be buyers at the deadline. What that looks like, still don't know. To your point, you brought it up earlier with the Red Sox actually now competing and winning 9 of their last 10. They're in the mix for a wild card spot.
Won 15 in a row.
I think crazy. You're going to be able to paint the best picture after the trade deadline. And right now it's all conjecture, but by the first week of August, we will have a better idea of what that looks like. The Rangers are back in first place in the AL West. The Mariners are fighting for a wild card spot in the AL as a whole right now. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but the Rangers always come out of nowhere. That division in the AL is the weakest compared to the rest. If the Rays can go get the pitching needs that they require, I believe that is the best team in the AL East.
Yeah.
But if the Yankees go fucking bananas and mortgage their future on Mason Miller, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's a crazy ass team. I could see them competing. I could see them going to the World Series, to be honest. But anything can happen with this. It's just pitching stays consistent. Yeah, we're good.
I believe after the trade deadline is going to be the biggest conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, because the AL is you don't have the Dodgers in the AL.
Another thing that you have to keep into mind right now is that Aaron Judge isn't on the Yankees.
Yeah.
So
he
what's
will be
the
back
timeline of Aaron Judge? He will be back. He broke a finger or had a stress fracture of his right rib.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be out for a little bit of time, but he'll be back at some point.
A lot of people are speculating that he's healing, but what does that timeline look like? So you hope to get Judge back shortly before the playoffs?
Yeah.
But are you going to be competing for the playoffs at that time?
The Yankees?
They're going to be in a wild card position.
They're going to be in the playoffs.
What if Boston goes on another run?
Then it would be the Yankees in Boston. I mean, dude, like, look at their record. They're sitting pretty right now at 57-45. I mean, they're the second best team in the AL, and the only reason they're not at the top of their division is because the Rays are on a tear. They're going to be in the playoffs.
I agree with that statement. Once again, Judge comes back. Do you go mortgage the future on Mason Miller? That's a question.
They're the Yankees. They buy guys like that. I would not be surprised.
Well, if you're the Yankees, you got to just know that, hey, if we do that, we probably won't be good for a while. But it's the Yankees.
They're the
Yankees.
Just reload. They'll just buy somebody else later. That's how they function.
I'm with you. I don't think it would be a surprise to see the Rays take a long run into the playoffs if they can manage the trade deadline correctly.
Something Rays will happen, and they won't win it all, just like they always do. It's a damn shame. Well, I mean, there is a guy available for him if they want to just pick him up.
Who's that?
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia, man. He's him.
He's something. He's going to kill it in the Arena Football League. Obviously, he got waived.
I think he's going to the XFL. He'll play somewhere.
Probably.
It's just,
yeah.
Do you think he's going to try and go back to the NCAA and get his reinstatement like Trinidad James?
I think James. I think he does not. I think there's too many things have happened since he was out of the league, like or out of college.
Did you hear about that? That they were on a call for ESPN or like the SEC network, and it's like two former Alabama players that are now employed by ESPN for the SEC network.
Yep.
They were like, what does that look like when Trinidad James comes in to LSU? And it's like,
it would be hype.
Trinidad James gold all on my watch.
I was like, that'd be hype as shit, but he's not going to do anything for the football team.
Trinidad Chambliss, dog. It's Trinidad Chambliss.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch. But Diego Pavia, come on, let's face it. When he got put in pads in front of NFL linemen, it was like, aw,
look at him go. Yeah, it's like if he had all of the tools of a Kyler Murray, then maybe, but he doesn't. It's just we knew it was gonna happen. It was all media circus.
No, I'm good. No, I don't believe that Kyler Murray has the tools to be a professional. What? I'm good.
Kyler Murray's starting for
for
the Vikings, by the way. Kyler Murray.
He's got it. There's not a doubt in my mind that Kyler is a starter.
They're saying it's going all the way up to week 1 as a competition. You're like, you're being too nice to JJ. Kyler's starting for that team. And I think he's going to be pretty good this year.
There's a good question. What's the ceiling of JJ? Is JJ just a backup quarterback for the rest of his career?
Yes.
I believe he is.
I don't think, I think it's clear. I think it was clear when he got drafted. They're like, why did they waste that on him? It's stupid.
Kevin O'Connell really with the miss, or that whoever decided the GM, he got fired either way.
Yeah. It's not
just good.
Well, maybe they pick up Diego and he's that good too. Who knows?
Diego is him. Did you see Brandon Ayuk bought a home in Virginia?
Whatever.
Closer to the Commanders game.
Dude, you see him talking shit about Jaden Daniel and his mom? Because he got that Oedipus complex. It's like, dude, I wouldn't sign him. I wouldn't touch him.
I don't think he'll play in the NFL again, to be honest. He's totally Antonio Brown himself.
Yeah, and he's not as good as Antonio Brown. I had this whole conversation yesterday with a couple people. He's Antonio Browning, but he's not half as good as a wide receiver. So you can't do that if that's the case.
Well, hey, let's just pay attention to his hip hop record, his hip hop career and album, right? Because that's what these guys do. It's just natural progression. You ball out in the NFL for a few years, you lose your mind. Shout out to CTE, and then you come out with a rap album. And maybe show the
guy that was married to Kelsey Plum, Darren Waller. Remember that?
Darren Waller still came back, retired, came back.
He's in the league. It's just his rap song was so bad. It was just like, all right, I guess I got to go play football again.
Yes, exactly. He was definitely not going to, make it from rap, because he could have got signed for, 5 million, maybe 10, 15 million.
Yeah.
But he just decided to grind for rap instead.
Yeah, good for him.
Then realized he couldn't grind for rap and then went back and then now plays for the Miami Dolphins, I believe.
Still good. That or the Giants or something. I don't know where he is. But
speaking of Giants, did you see Coach Harbaugh give the most motivating speech you've ever seen? Ever. You're the New York Giants.
Yeah.
All right. That's all he could get to.
Well,
that man couldn't motivate me to eat a sandwich.
You see Cam Scadaboo doing a backflip, and they asked him about it, and he was like, I just want to see him land it. I don't know, dude. It's the offseason. We're just grasping, dude. Give me something.
We are grasping. Grasping. There's no doubt.
Hey,
it was a beautiful time. As always, people, we thank you for joining the show. Please enjoy this week's interview. Enjoy the Sunday pod. And as always, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Talking Taylor. tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, you know, jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah, you know.